This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Eye to Eye. Today in our studio we have a guest who started his career 19 years back playing the role of a 65-year-old man when he was just 27. Went on to become a very popular figure in Indian cinema and is presently the chairman of National School of Drama, is a stage actor, works for children. And please welcome Mr. Anupam Kher. Mr. Kher, you seem to be very relaxed these days. Is this lack of work? Is this that you don't have any more films with you, or are you pretending to be relaxed, or this is a camouflage? Well, I feel that that's a very correct statement to make, that I am relaxed. Now, whether that relaxation has come out of lack of work, yes. Your question had an element of negativity in it, that lack of work is that I don't get work. Maybe partly that is also true. And pretending to relax, I don't need to do that. Because if I'm pretending to be relaxed, then that means I'll be very tired. I am relaxed. I think when a man reaches in his 40s, he discovers what kind of a person he is, and then he either likes himself or he does not like himself. I like myself. I like myself for what I have done. I like myself for what I have achieved, and not in terms of my professional career, but in terms of being a human being. Though right now I don't feel so relaxed because of this atmosphere of the studio and you giving me a little stern introduction. I did not like it, I must tell you that. But overall, I think relaxation has come out of, because I've done so much of work in the last 19 years that I got exhausted, and I had to change my thinking, I had to change my modus operandi, I had to make a changeover. I discovered after working in cinema for first 12 to 13 years, doing 10 days a week work, almost appearing in every film, that cinema and acting is not everything in life. I was getting rusted as an actor, in the process getting rusted as a human being. There was no growth taking place. I was become mechanical, so I decided to take a break. I decided to stop and reinvent myself, because I got bored with myself also. I was not looking forward to anything. So the first thing was to cut down on my work. I cut down on my work. There was a time when I was doing about 25 films a year. Now I do about 1 or 2 films. And it automatically gave me chance to so many other things. I used to read a lot. Now I don't read. Then I stopped reading. Now I read again. It also gives me an opportunity to do shows like this, where I can appear and talk about myself. It also gave me a chance to do so many other things with children. I preparing another play. I am involved with National School of Drama. Mr. Kher, can I just interrupt? You keep bringing up this topic about working for children. Don't you think charity is a kind of a stepping stone for an actor for publicity? I don't know who asked you to interview me, but I think... do you have anything against me? No, Mr. Kher, I keep hearing you talking about children and talking about that you work a lot for them, and you, in the last few... Is this because you don't have work in cinema, you keep talking about it so people will write about it? I want to shout at you, but I don't want to do that. I think there's an incident involved in it when I got fed up of working day and night, and when I started working with children. First of all, I don't care what you think, so let me just say what I want to say. When I started working for children, it started with a special school opposite my house called Dilkhush Special School. And I used to see this lot of children playing. It's a school for mentally handicapped children. And I used to see those children laughing, smiling, joking. So I thought I must spend some time with them. So I went to meet this Spanish nun, Sister Dolores, and I asked her that, ma'am, can I teach them speech therapy? I'm a trained speech instructor. So she did not know who I was. She did not know that I was a Hindi film actor. So she said, what's your background? I said, I'm from the National School of Drama. I have taught at various theatre academies. So after, and I had gone with my biodata where I had removed my film biodata, film aspect. She went through that and she said, yes, you can teach, but we will not be able to pay you. So I said, it's okay, I don't mind not being paid. And then she took me to this classroom of these children, and those children were so happy to see me because of my comic roles in cinema. And they jumped on me, hugged me, laughed with me, kissed me. And Sister Dolores took me aside and he said, who are you? So I said, I'm also an actor, sister. So she got a little disturbed and she said, I hope you've not come to this school to study how to do a mentally retarded person's role. That actually shook me, and I said, no, I have not come for that. I genuinely want to work with these children. And so I said, but sister, is it possible for you not to speak to anybody that I am teaching here? She said, why? I said, because people will think that I am doing it for publicity. That's what actors are accused of. So she said, get out of this place. I don't want you. I was taken aback. I said, why are you saying that? She said, because you are automatically, obviously defensive, guilty about working here. Why? Why can't you tell people that you are working here? Mr. Kher, if out of 100, 5 people believe you and 95% do not believe you, for us, those 5 people are very important. So please talk about it. So you, Mr. Interviewer, I am talking about it because I want those 5% people in the audience or whosoever is watching this show to think about these children who are God's gift to mankind, who are wonderful children, who are like that with no fault of theirs, to be compassionate about them. So I want everybody who is watching this show to be compassionate. That's why I'm talking about it. And in the process, if you think it's giving me publicity, perfect with me.